just before 10 a.m. Actually, it's like 9:30, and I wanted to update you all. I've been showing you like random ass clips of my week, but last night I went to a game night with some of my coworkers, and that was really, really, really fun. It was really just a yap session, and I love that because we all love to yap, and it was very enjoyable. I got home at like midnight or something, went to bed at 1 a.m. and that brings me to this point of this little yap session of the video, and that is that I have been fucking struggling, and I feel like I'm of two mindsets. The rational part of me knows that the reason I'm struggling with my routines is because my work life looks so different. As you all know, I work 7 days a week. I work like 60 hours a week. And so it's taking me a while to adjust to that. And the rational part of my brain knows it's a really unfair and unrealistic expectation I have that I would be able to spend 3 hours on my morning routine and I would be able to wake up at the exact same time every day, knowing that my schedule can fluctuate and also knowing that I'm going to be more tired because I'm working more. So that is an unfair expectation. However, the other part of me is like, yeah, but I don't care that like that's an unfair expectation for me. I want to stay up to date with my routines. I worked really hard to keep those routines in place. And honestly, when we're busy, it's so easy to let those things slip because we do it in the name of like self-care. But in the long run, all it's doing is causing more stress because I come home to my apartment, I see a pile of dirty ass fucking dishes in the sink. My brain says, yeah, but I just worked like a 12-hour shift and I'm tired. I'll go to bed and I'll handle it later. But what subconsciously is happening is that I'm always walking into a fucking mess. Or I'm not prioritizing meal prep, so I'm eating junk food all the time. Or I'm not prioritizing my workouts, so I'm not getting that endorphins rush. Short term, yes, I'm getting more rest. Long term, I'm subconsciously adding more stress to my body and to my life. So I want to get my fucking life together. And I want to figure out a way to make my routines work. And that means having an honest conversation with myself about what routine is going to work for me and when I can realistically work out. So something that I've been really struggling with is my alarm, because I've trained myself somehow to hear my alarm go off in the morning, wake up, go across my bedroom, go to the bathroom, turn off the alarm, and go back to sleep. What the fuck? Like, I'm doing that on autopilot. And I honestly think that that is starting off my day on the wrong foot, because then I start off every single day with a failure because my first goal of the day is to wake up when my alarm goes off, and then I'm not doing that. So that's setting the tone for the day. So I think I'm going to skip the alarm and say I'm going to wake up naturally, and I'm going to allow myself to kind of plan that so that my bedtime is what it is, and then I wake up naturally. Because I think what's happening is that when my alarm goes off, my brain says, no, need more sleep, even though I don't, versus me waking up naturally, my brain says, oh look, I've gotten enough rest. And I think I'll wake up at the same time that I normally would wake up without the alarm. I'm about to sit down and do my budget because, as you all know, 2025 is the year of Shar gets her fucking financial life together and stops using credit cards. And that is exactly what is going to happen. So I have to sit down and go through my budget spreadsheet because I have spent money and I'm going to track that. And what I really love with sheets and like Excel spreadsheets and all this shit is that you can have formulas in there. So I have a column with my budget, and then I have the spend that I have, and then the formula that's just subtracting the money that I spend from my budget, so I can very visibly see if I've gone over budget. But besties, I'm gonna do that. We have a bunch of things to do together. It's going to be a Shar gets her fucking life together day. I will tell you about what I'm reading at some point. Just haven't been prioritizing that on the agenda. Budget, do eyebrows, finally fold and put away laundry after like 2 fucking weeks, washing dishes right now, wash pots and pans, wash sheets, change sheets for bed. That is the agenda for today. But for now, let's time lapse it. laundry is going, sheets have been changed, dishes have been washed, other dishes are in the dishwasher, and it is officially time for me to go and get my eyebrows down. And I'm going to show you something. The last time I did my eyebrows was when I moved to Florida in June. Yeah, a long ass fucking time. So I'm gonna go do my eyebrows and hopefully I like them, but I will see you when I get home. I have to go to the library too. Bring books with me. That is morning done. The library, like getting there was way too much fucking traffic, so I said I'm gonna do that before I go to work. But as you can see, eyebrows are done. I folded the laundry that had been sitting in my dryer for literally like a week and a half. The laundry that I washed this morning is in the dry cycle. The dishes in the dishwasher are washed. I cleaned the sink, I swept, I did all the fucking things, and now it is time for me to have brunch. It's like noon. This is the food I'm gonna eat before I go to work. I have to head to work in like a couple of hours. So I'm going to just enjoy my meal. And it just reminds me, like, if given the free time, I will choose to take care of myself. And I just gave you an example of how that's not always true, but like literally feeling like I had hours and hours of free time, like first thing in the morning. I'm such a morning person. It gives me that strong sense of productivity, and just a small act of changing the first task on my to-do list from wake up with my alarm to just open the blinds and let the sun in. Chef's kiss. Loved it so much, but of course this is only the first time I'm doing it as part of this new routine. So yes, I want to get back on track with my routine, but I also want to be flexible in what that looks like and what's realistic for me. So I'm going to rearrange that in a little bit. I've been using an app called Finch. This is obviously not sponsored, but I've been enjoying it so far. It's like Tamagotchi, but for your own self-care. Your pet only gets to like grow and eat and thrive if you are doing the things that you set out to do, like taking care of yourself, and you get to decide what that looks like. So that has been so helpful. But I'm gonna goof off for a little bit. I'm gonna enjoy my meal. I'm not gonna get home till super late tonight, probably like 10:30. Actually, I got home at midnight yesterday. Anyway, so I probably won't see you for a little while, but just want to say I thank you for holding me accountable to doing the shit that I needed to do. I'm so glad that I finally got these things done. My microwave is broken, and I even sat down and put in a maintenance request, and I'm like, bless, look at me taking care of myself. But it is time for me to goof off and watch my little paranormal podcast, and Lord, it is hot as fuck in here, so I'm gonna turn that AC on. Good morning, besties. Yes, I'm at Walmart on a Sunday because I am a brave soul. But it is 9 a.m. I've got to get vacuum bags and like a water filter, and then also potentially groceries. We will see what I'm able to get done, but let's go shopping. All right, besties, let me talk you through this, because this vlog is a little bit all over the place, but I hope you're enjoying it so far. So I had to go to Walmart, as I mentioned, to go and got new water filters and a new vacuum bag for my vacuum, the boring ass adult shit that I do on a daily basis, but I'm still so grateful to be able to do. And then I go to the gym after this with my friend, so that's what's going on here. See, we're locking the fuck back in because I just did an arm workout. I'm at a different gym because I'm with my friend and we did a buddy workout and it was so fun. So looking forward to that, but I gotta use the restroom. Setting healthy boundaries because I just spent like 2 hours doing admin stuff and like working my job, answering emails. And instead of pushing through, I'm going to take a 15-minute break because I deserve not to be burnt out. So I'm going to make a coffee and watch a fun little YouTube video. So let's do that together and I'll show you my spring. It's still technically winter, but I live in Florida. It's hot as fuck. I was literally sweating my ass off on that balcony, but I wanted to get out into the sun. But I'm going to show you my coffee that I make this time around. And at some point, please remind me to put away the dishes. All right, my current iced coffee is super fucking basic. By the way, am I reading? Yes, I initially intended for this to be the ARC vlog, but I don't have time to do that. Like, that's not going to be the ARC vlog. I want the ARC vlog to be something so specific that I have in mind. So instead I'll yap to you about what I'm reading. I can't believe I'm almost out of coffee. Okay, so it's the Stoke Cold Brew Black Unsweetened Espresso. Then it's a little bit of milk. Yes, it's just 2% milk. Literally just a splash. But what truly makes this coffee so freaking delicious, the Chobani coffee creamer. And this is the white chocolate mocha. This is good as fuck. So we're gonna just boop. So that's the only sweetness I have in my coffee. And that is it. That is my little morning drinkity. Now, if you know me, you know I'm gonna watch some spooky shit. Although I have book club tonight. Have I read the book? No. I'm gonna have my little break and I'll see you in a minute. And you guessed it, bestie, we're right back at work. I was out of the house that day from 9 a.m. to about 10 p.m. And since I was already out of the house, I decided that I wanted to work at this cute little cafe. I'm literally just answering emails, and this is 100% what most of my work days look like.
Oh my gosh, look, we're back in the car. Hi, besties. To be so fucking real with you, I forgot that I was filming this vlog. I think I intended for it to be a reading vlog, but by this point in the video, you'll understand that no reading happened. I mean, reading happened in the back end. I just wasn't telling you about it. I don't know why, and I don't remember what I was reading, but I've had a beautiful day. If you can see, sunny and she's bright, and I am picking up some pottery that I actually made on a date, which is so much fun. It's beautiful, and I will show it to you. And also, I met little Simsy today. My little simmer heart is fucking happy. I got to meet Kayla. I got to meet Kayla. Nobody sent this to her. Not that you would know her, but I did in fact get to meet Kayla, and it was amazing. She's so freaking nice and so much taller than I thought she was. But also, I need to go pick up that pottery stuff, and this really has just been a live life and yap with me. Realistically, that's what most of my days look like and what I'm doing on the regular basis. But the next vlog that you'll be seeing from me is the ARC vlog, where I can promise you that I am in fact reading. But for now, besties, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Your girl wants to be monetized this year, and that can only happen with you. Bye, my loves.